Hey, what's good, beautiful people? Of course, you know who I is, the good doc, Dr. Mike. Back again, once again, beautiful day in the great state of North Carolina. So the good doc decided to put a walk on, got his little sauna suit in, he's ready to get it in. But I do not wish to be before you long. I'm going to talk about a quick topic today. But first, if this is your first time to a Dr. Mike TV video, please make sure you subscribe and notify. Look at all of the links in the description area below. They'll give you everything that you need to know about the good doc. Social media platforms, ebooks, you name it, you got it. Yeah, I know I got a little head thing on because, you know, if you want to keep this smooth bald head looking right, got to cover it up in the sunlight. All right, let's go ahead and get to it. Today I want to talk to you guys about traveling solo versus traveling in a group. Now, there are pros and cons to each. We should all know what those pros and cons are, but kind of wanted to just make a quick video based on that fact. Okay, first things first, traveling solo. The best thing about traveling solo is you do not have to wait on anybody to get a ticket and get the fuck out of the country, okay? When you come to group setups, man, you gotta wait for everybody to get their money right. You gotta wait for everybody to be like, oh, man, I'm good though. I need to holler at my baby mama, but I'm gonna get back at you. None of that bullshit. None of that child support nonsense. When you travel alone, you worry about you and you alone. Okay, so that's one of the pros. You ain't got to wait on nobody. Number two, another pro is when you're trying to navigate a new country or a new place or a new area or a new space, you don't really need to confirm with anybody about what you guys are going to do. You don't need to be like, oh man, let's do this. And then somebody be like, nah, fuck that. I don't want to do that. I want to do this instead. You do whatever you want to. It's your trip. You understand? When you travel alone, it's your trip. It's not everybody's trip, and you don't need anybody else's 2 cents or 2 pesos on whatever you want to do. You do what you want to do and do it to your best of your ability. All right? Now, speaking on the cons of traveling alone, you're navigating a country by yourself. If you're not good with maps, if you're not good with translations, if you're not good with a lot of different things, that could pose an issue of some difficulty when you're traveling alone. At least if you're traveling in a pack, if you get into a fight, shouldn't be getting into fights, but if you do, you got somebody to watch your back. If you're solo, you might have to rely on the locals to try to, you know, watch your back, and 9 times out of 10, if they don't know you, they don't mess with you. So that's probably one of the cons that I would say about traveling alone. Doesn't always prove to be beneficial when you're trying to find your way around and you're the only one looking to ask questions. Could be nerve-wracking at times, you know, depending on where you find yourself. If you get caught slipping or bending the wrong corners and things like that, things could be very dangerous for you. So you always want to make sure you have somebody to have your back, all right? So that's one of the cons of traveling. One of the pros of traveling with a group of people, as previously mentioned, you have backup if you need backup. Also, when you travel in a group, how can I say this? I don't know, for some reason when you share in memories with others instead of by yourself, it just seems to be that much more fulfilling because you have somebody to talk to it about. Yo, remember that time we went to the Philippines, guys? That shit was an awesome trip, right? You know, you could be able to share in that experience. Remember that time me and you hooked up with those 2 twins or some shit like that? You know, you have somebody to share in the experience with you. So that's one of the main reasons why I do think traveling, not necessarily in packs, but maybe with you and a friend or you and a couple of friends, you know, it kind of makes the trip more fulfilling that way around. Traveling alone, you kind of have to share in those memories by yourself. And you kind of have to keep them to yourself. You can share them with others, but nobody can be able to relate to you because they weren't there when it happened. You understand? That's probably one of the main, you know, pros and cons when traveling alone versus traveling in packs or traveling with more than just yourself. Quick video by Dr. Mike, brought to you by the Dr. Mike TV video. With that being said, enjoying my neighborhood. Beautiful sunny day. I know I'm looking funny as fuck, but live with it, all right? With that being said, the good doc is officially out. At least Nako. Paalam, which means we're going now. Bye-bye. As always, love you guys. Mahal kita. Mabuhay. Peace.